You are looking at the manager of the champions of the Croaky Cup, also the manager of the team who have technically qualified for the Champions League, maybe a qualifying round, and the manager of a team who could become champions of Belgium in today's episode. Hello and welcome back to Rupel Boom or Bust. It is the final episode of Season 7 and it's our biggest ever episode, really. It's our biggest ever episode. Last episode was our biggest episode to the point, and now today we have to basically win one of our final two games if we want to get a chance of being champions of Belgium. It is certainly possible. Now, because a couple of days have gone past since the last episode, we do have our Croaky Cup, our single Croaky Cup trophy now in the cabinet alongside the Proximus League and also the Nationale 1 and 2A, which we did win. We won both, literally, both divisions. I wasn't sure. It's been a while, okay? Today then, if we look at our fixtures, you can't quite see them because they're behind me, but basically it is Gent first up, and then it is the big one, first versus second. Club Brugge will be our final game of the season. However, because of the way the league stands at the moment, if we beat Gent, we are arguably going to become champions at that point. Because if we beat Gent, our goal difference will be plus 57, probably more. It will be more because we have to win. 58, at least plus 58, will be 3 points clear of Club Brugge. Club Brugge could then beat us, but they would then need to outscore us, which is not going to happen. Hold on, let's have a quick look. Have a quick look. What's the sorting rules? Where are the sorting rules? Seeding? Seeding? Well, they're definitely ahead of us in seeding, aren't they? No, because we went into the group as champions. So we just need to beat Gent. We just need to beat Gent and we'll be champions. The starting lineup then for the Gent game. The game that could see us become champions of Belgium. It will be Torres in goal. Dehaney, Gabbia, Sio and Antwi at the back. Antwi returns from his suspension. La Rosa and Patino in the middle today with Montero and Juarez on the wings. Faye and Bakayoko as our strikers. Just realised I do need to do some tweaking on the subs bench, I think. I want Nguyen on the subs bench. Now we don't have enough Belgians. Right, also Jaramillo then for Jordan Lukaku. Hopefully, there we go. Job done. Let's beat Gent, and then we don't have to care what happens in the Club Brugge game, because I feel like they're going to spank us about 4 or 5-0. So we're champions of the Croaky Cup. We've just won 5-1 in that Croaky Cup final as well. We should be on a ridiculously good high, so we should just be good enough to win. That's all we need to do. Sounds obvious, I say it every time, we just need to win the game. If we win 1-0, we win 15-0, it does not matter. A win is all we need. Patino's going to run forward with this ball. Plays it across to La Rosa. Back to Charlie Patino. Through to Bakayoko. And could that be the goal? Could that be the goal or was he offside? I don't think he was offside. His 40th goal of the season. Our 99th in the league, by the way. We're 1 goal away from breaking the 100 goals per season mark. We're in front. We have one hand on the trophy. They may as well start carving the R at this point. We are so close to being champions. Pereira with this down the left-hand side. He's going to keep going. Kicks it into Montero. Steals it away. Go on, Didier. Plays it all the way back to Torres. Torres is going to hopefully just smash it upfield. He's gone across to Sio instead. Forward to Charlie Patino. Let's get a second early on. 1-0 up after just 10 minutes. Bakayoko. He's not the best control there from Bakayoko. Plays a lovely ball to find Didier Montero. 3 in the middle. Crosses it in. Bakayoko on the volley. This time it goes just over the bar. Still 1-0, but we are looking pretty confident at the moment. 5 minutes later, and possibly another chance. Faye to Clinton Antwi, cuts into the middle. Antwi in towards the penalty area, tries to place it. The left back really shouldn't be going for those kind of chances. Another chance. So much is going on already. We're literally 17 minutes in, and we've had 4 or 5 highlights. Antwi with it down the left. Is he going to cross or go backwards? He's crossed it in. It's a header clear. Dorsch gets that upfield, and this could be a worry. There might be a counter-attack on. Olsen inside the Gent half. Right hand side is Silla. Steal it away, please. This is what we want. There you go, Didier. There you go, Didier. He's going to run forward with the ball. He's gone for a long range outside of the left foot effort. Goes just wide. Didier Montero playing as an inverted winger seems to be working, you know. Corner for Juarez is towards Sio, and Sio almost puts that one in. We are getting close, but we're not getting close enough. I'm now getting concerned that we're not going to score another goal and Gent are going to equalise. Patino to Antwi. Let's get a second goal. If we go in half-time 2-0, I'll be pretty happy. Antwi's been tripped by Silla. That's going to be a penalty. If it is, I want to change who's taken it. If it's a penalty, I want to change who's taken it because Bakayoko misses them constantly. I'm not going to get the chance. Okay then, come on, Bakayoko. This could be our 100th goal of the season. Bakayoko, right-footed, the Ivorian striker, stepping up then. This is basically, if this goes in, put the U. Start carving the U on the trophy. We are getting closer and closer by the minute. His 41st goal of the season, our 100th goal of the season. Oh my word. After all the heartbreak and the irritations of the poor results and giving away penalties a couple of episodes ago, we might be doing this. We genuinely might be doing this. Dehaney with the ball. Half an hour on the clock. Forward to Montero. He's gone forward again. Finds Mohamed Faye, who has been kept quiet for most of this season because Bakayoko's been the boy scoring the goals. Maybe not. Mohamed Faye's made it 3-0. His 31st goal of the season. I just said he's been kept quiet for most of the season. He scored 31 goals. We have a strike partnership that has scored 72 goals between the pair of them. That is insane. Well, that's a bit annoying. Juarez has picked up an injury. We're going to do Perez. Come on. I mean, I feel like at this point, this match is won, right? We're 4-0 up. This match is essentially... Or 3-0 up, sorry. This match is essentially won. Let's give Perez a chance to get himself a winner's medal as well. It is Gent with the ball. I need to keep looking up there to find out whether it's Gent or Genk, because those two teams' names are far too similar, okay? Perez comes off the bench, steals the ball away, plays it forward to Faye. Bakayoko is on a hat-trick. Faye's going to go it alone, almost making it 4-0. We've got 5 minutes left of the first half. Come on, Charlie, whip it in. Stick it on Sio's head. Bakayoko's head instead. And Mohamed Bakayoko has sealed a hat-trick in the first half. 4-0 up against Gent. I don't bloody care. Against a Belgian team. We're going to be champions of Belgium. They've not even had a shot. They've not even had a single shot in this game. We are 4-0 up. I want to win 7 or 8-0. Let's just keep going. Half-time, they've done 3 substitutions. That's all of their subs at half-time because we are just embarrassing them so much. Patino's going to hopefully get there first. He does just about manage to get there. Clinton Antwi with this. On the left, back to Sio. Forward. We're literally a minute and a half into the second half. And they're down to 10. Olsen's going to pick up a straight red for that absolutely malicious tackle on La Rosa. It's getting worse and worse for Gent, isn't it? It is getting worse and worse for them. I feel like nothing's going to happen now. I feel like it's just going to end at 4-0 because they're going to probably try and be a little bit more defensive. Looking at their formation, they're still playing with 2 strikers. And they've gone to 3 central midfielders. Antwi with this just over the hour mark. Patino's gone long towards Montero. First time ball towards Bakayoko. Hugma plays it back, sorry. Sio gets that forward to Perez. Heads down to Charlie Patino. Make it 5. Didier Montero. Through ball. La Rosa's in on goal. And Eliomar La Rosa gets his 3rd of the season. It's 5-0 against Gent. That trophy has now got the word Rupel carved into it. 4 more goals and we've got enough to get the entire team name on there. Let's go. Could this be number 1 of 4? Bakayoko doesn't get the ball. Pereira clears it. Are they actually going to have themselves a chance? I feel like we're going to concede because we always concede at least 1 goal a game. Tavares with this. Number 4's with him. Montero steals that. Montero as an inverted winger is what we should be doing all the time. He's gone off towards the left-hand side. It's not the best chance, but Didier Montero's there anyway. His 11th for the season. 6th of the night. The B. We've carved the B. I want to do subs, but we are playing so well. I don't know what we could possibly do. Is Faye gonna... Faye almost made it 7. He was offside anyway, but hit the post. I feel like we might be getting 7 or 8 in this game. Antwi's throw to Mohamed Faye. Faye goes back to Patino. Loads of space to run into for the young English and Spaniard. He's going to go across. Finds Dehaney. He's got space as well into the penalty area. The right back... Cross in, he's played it back to Patino. First time shot from Charlie Patino makes it 7. We've got the first O. If there is ever a way to win the league, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. We are 7-0 up in a game where if we win, we are champions. We are not only winning, we are just making Gent look like clowns. Is it going to be 8? It's 8. Oh my word, Didier Montero's made it 8. We've got the second O. We've got 1 more letter. What are we then going to carve after that? We've still got over 15 minutes to play. And we are 8-0 up. We are 8. It's a poor pass. Bakayoko's stolen this away. Faye make the run. Finds Montero instead. Faye's in the space. Montero stops and goes backwards. Didier Montero is on a 10.0. He is literally world class in this match. Finds Agustin Perez. He needs some options. Antoi's possibly one of them. Patino's the other. Charlie Patino forward kicks it straight into one of their players, but we've stolen it back anyway. I mean, we are just making a mockery out of them, aren't we? La Rosa, it's not the best pass. It's cleared upfield, and it's now 2-on-2. And here we go. It's going to be 8-1, isn't it? There's the goal, because of course there's a goal. We will never keep a clean sheet. We will win a game 53-1, because we'll always concede one goal. Right, let's do some changes then. I feel like I want to keep Montero on. He's on for a hat-trick. We're going to do Bakayoko off Big OD. Big OD is coming on for the final, or I say final game. We've still got another game after this, but OD's going to come on, get himself a chance. We've got one more sub to do. Let's do Nguyen for La Rosa. Swap you two over. That's all we can do. 15 minutes to play. I want to get 2 more goals. I want to get 2 more goals. Make double figures. Patino's corner comes in. Sio is there. He's hit the bar, and the ball is cleared. We are getting so close to goal number 9. We have had 40 shots. 40 shots we have had. Nguyen's going to have himself a chance with 5 minutes left to play. The Vietnamese superstar, loads of space. It's taken a deflection, and there is Didier Montero's hat-trick for the game. It is 9-1 against Gent. Let's get 10. Let's get 10. Come on. Let's get... Oh, how have we done this? Genuinely, I have never been so happy and so confused in a Football Manager game. We're champions of Belgium. We are flipping champions of Belgium, and we've won 9-1 in the game to do it. We've now got to go to play Club Brugge, and I couldn't care less what that result is. We could lose 15-0. I don't care. I'm handing the trophy over, and I think, again, Gabia maybe is the captain. Should probably know this after 7 years at the club. We're champions of Belgium. We are champions of Belgium. It's taken 7 years to climb from the bottom-ish, 3rd tier, to the top. We're in the Champions League group stages. We've won the Croquet Cup. We've done the double. We've actually done the double this season. Torres loves a cartwheel as well to celebrate. I don't know what to say. I genuinely have no idea what to say. 9-1. 47 shots. 16 on target. 9 of them find the back of the net. An XG of 6.5. Bakayoko with a hat-trick. Faye on the score sheet. La Rosa. Montero with a hat-trick as well. Patino getting a goal. Obviously, Debaka scoring because we can't keep clean sheets to save our lives. We're champions of Belgium. We've actually bloody done it. Well, outstretched arms again. Well done, lads. I feel like, how can I want something greater than outstretched arms. Like, what's better than outstretched arms? I mean, we've done it. We've sealed the title with a 9-1. At the start of this game, we had 98 goals. We're now on 107. How the fans have reacted, I don't normally look at this, but I'm going to just take a look because we are champions now. It's confirmed. We've got the trophy. We've got everything. What a result. Urbane Bindles, he can't believe it. He's buzzing. He's having a lovely time. Or maybe she. I don't know. Is Urbane a male or female name? Could be both. Stijan Lejeune just got back from the match. Did not see that coming. What a result. I didn't see that coming either, Stijan. Rupel Boom, absolutely superb today. Fantastic performance, but Didier Montero stood out. Inverted winger is the new position for Didier Montero. Still in shock. I'm genuinely still in shock. We have done the double. It's the first time in 4 years or 5 years that anyone other than Club Brugge have won the Belgian Pro League. We are champions. He's injured his leg. He's fine. It doesn't matter. He's not going to play in the next match anyway. Is this Roger again? Is it Roger? It's Romelu. Romelu Lukaku's having a chat. Hello. Because we're now definitely in the Champions League group stage, could we possibly maybe loan in a 34-year-old Romelu Lukaku for next season? Probably won't be able to sign him, but we'll have him on loan. So did anybody get moved in any of these? Favoured personnel or anything? Doesn't look like it, although I don't think. No, we haven't even got our trophy yet. That's going to happen when I click continue. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come back the other side of the Club Brugge game because I feel like we're not going to top a 9-1 and then we'll just go to the end of season review stuff, shall we? Well, to be honest, I'm glad I didn't even show you this game. A 0-0 draw was our final result of the season against Club Brugge. It means that we are champions by 3 whole points, 107 goals 65 positive goal difference as well. We are definitely champions. We have definitely had the best season ever in terms of Rupel Boom's history. We still don't have our trophy yet. Why is our trophy not here? That's where our trophy is, alongside the Croaky Cup. I think this is the big one, isn't it? That's the Jupiler Pro League. That is the little Croaky Cup, a little FA Cup kind of thing next to it. What a season. What an absolutely ridiculous season. So then, transfers. What have we got? Game, hello, you going to wake up? There we go. Right, we have brought in quite a few people, haven't we? Richard Gonzalez, who played one game. What? Did he? When did he? Yeah, he did. You're right. He played early on in the season. So Richard Gonzalez is in. What's happening here? Why is this broken? That's better. Jose Luis as well played a lot of games for us. 36 appearances for us this season. 8 assists. That's a lot of assists. Who else is of note? Charlie Patino, 44 appearances for off the bench. 3 goals, 9 assists for Patino. Also Luis scoring 3 goals. Alonso Juarez, 16 goals and 8 assists. Didier Montero, 13 goals and 17 assists for Montero. Stedman also, 4 goals and 2 assists as well. He's had a pretty decent season considering he mainly played as a centre-back. That's not a bad return. Victor is in there as well, who basically wasn't amazing. He's more of like our backup right winger. Jordan Lukaku, we spent way too much money on him, but we needed to get a Lukaku brother in. We also brought in Eden Hazard, who scored a couple in one match, and that was about it. Nguyen is there, the Vietnamese superstar, who scored a couple of goals, both of them free kicks, I think both of them as well, on camera. 3 assists as well, and then a few more fringe players. Willy Mommers played a couple. Yuri played a few, mainly kind of as a right back. Diallo did get his goal that he spent so long trying to find. Jaramillo as well. And then a couple of players who basically didn't play for us at all. Jonathan Travis and Leonardo Cesar didn't really play too much. Anyone out that we need to remember? Obviously, Arba Shema. Completely forgot about Arba Shema. How are you getting on over in China, buddy? You've scored 3 goals in 11 appearances, and have you missed a penalty? You haven't. You've not taken a penalty. He's doing alright, I guess. He's getting paid £57,000 a week. I'm just going to have a big smile on my face looking at this. Champions of the Jupiler Pro League. We were expected to finish top half and we won the whole damn thing. Bakayoko gets 24 league goals. Let's just scroll down to that. Just to remind you what happened earlier on in the episode. 9-1. Just 9. Casual 9-1 against Gent. A team that we really shouldn't have been beaten 9-1, but we did nonetheless. Croaky Cup, we won. We had a reasonably difficult sort of run to the final as well. We obviously started off with a very easy game because everybody does, and then every other match was actually a top division side. Oostende, it was at KV Mechelen, Circle Bruges, then obviously the Anderlecht games in the semi-final, and then Beerschot match in the last episode where we win that one 5-1. And then the Europa Conference League as well, a decent performance. We had to go through two qualifying rounds against Norrköping and Lazio, getting past both of them. Let's ignore the Betis game because that's arguably our worst performance. And then the Schalke matches where we did enough to go through, but unfortunately the game hates us, so we didn't get through. I mean, it's no surprise to anybody, but our biggest win is the 9-1. The match to remember should be the 9-1, and goal of the season goes to Juarez after 30 minutes against Galatasaray in the 4-0 victory. Let's have a look. So this was recorded quite a while ago for me, so I can't remember exactly how this goal went. So Luis gets it forward, Juarez controls it. I think he's playing as a striker actually. Runs off to the right, probably just smashes it. Actually, nice clever little finish to the opposite side of the keeper, which I guess is probably why that was up there as goal of the season. Finances, everything is up, but it's not up massively. Next season, that's going to go through the roof because we are playing in the Champions League, which means I think competition prize money, we're going to get something like £27 million just for getting into the group stages. And because we won the league, we are into the group stages. We don't have to go through any qualifying rounds. So yeah, next season we are picking up big money. Team of the season is probably no surprise to anybody, is it? Torres, Luis, Gabi, Sio and Antwi at the back. La Rosa and Patino in the middle. Shema on the right. Juarez on the left. Bakayoko and Faye as our strikers. You could argue, should Montero be in there? I'd argue no, because Shema was a much better performer, but maybe as that inverted winger, that's when we're going to see Didier Montero come into his own. Right, some awards as well then. Fans Player of the Year goes to Clinton Antwi. Cool, fair enough. Breck Peters, Young Player of the Year. Charlie Patino is signing of the season. Juarez, we know, is goal of the season. Top goal scorer, Bakayoko with 42. Montero with 17 assists. Considering he wasn't our number one right winger, that's a lot of assists. Bakayoko, 7 man of the matches. Breck Peters with the highest average rating. Okay, he didn't play a lot, really. And Charlie Patino, I don't know why this is on here, but loves to complete passes, apparently. Competition awards, Belgian Pro League Player of the Season and Rookie of the Season. Everything goes to Faye by the looks of it, apart from the Ebony Boot Award, which goes to Bakayoko. Why did... Belgian Golden Boot, is that this year? I feel like he shouldn't have won it this year, because Bakayoko definitely scored more than he did. Also, some record breakers on the right-hand side. Hat-tricks for quite a few players. Apparently, Montero is the one who's going to take the trophy home. Most goals by a player in a league match is Bakayoko. Still 17 assists is insane. Torres with 23 clean sheets. Most league goals by a player. That's of all time. And it's Mohamed Faye with 93. Bakayoko cannot be far behind that, actually. What is Bakayoko on? Bakayoko is on 48. Is that it? He's only on 48. He got 24 league goals this season. Titles are won and lost in the heart of every season, and that's been the case for Rupel Boom as they celebrate winning the title. Thank you, Aaron Starlet. Nice name. I do like that name. And Vivian Janssen says Rupel Boom owe their title to powering through the middle of the season. That really set them on their way, and also winning 9-1 in the final game of the season, okay? That also helped massively. Overall best 11 then, anybody new making it in there. So what does it say? Arba Shema does make it in as that right winger and his last possible opportunity to get into the squad. Torres, Antwi and Dehaney, I think all onto the bench. No, Antwi's actually in the starting 11. Dehaney must be going onto the bench. We've still got some players in there who I think probably won't be in there for too much longer. Weidner is one, although Dehaney and our other right back Luis, I'm not quite sure who should really be there. We've still got as well in the starting 11, Zazua is still there. Palizzi is still there. How's he getting on, by the way? He's 30 years old, playing for Degum Sport. He's still not bad, is he? He's a decent He's a decent little footballer. I could have just waited for this, couldn't I? The where are they now? Zazua is still at Wuhan Zol. Palizzi, as we know. Abaz is at Vardar in Skopje, which I think is that the Macedonia? It is Macedonia, isn't it? Yeah, he's back to his native Macedonia. Joel Sabai is still playing for Villa as well. We've got quite a few players who are doing some good things at big clubs now. I love the fact that when you see our attacking efficiency, we are barely even on the graph. We are the words aggressive and clinical are lower than where we are. We are so ridiculously good in front of goal. Defensively, we are quiet but leaky. We do seem to concede a lot of goals. We're expected to score 94 goals. We scored 107. We were expected to get 80 points. We got 49. What? How did we get 49? I mean, I guess we did get 49. No, no, we didn't get 49 because the points got halved. So that's nonsense. That's just nonsense, and we're expected to win the league, and we did win the flipping league. Right, we've got to the horrible part now where the board are expecting us to finish in the top 6. Like, we've been overachieving every season for the past 7 seasons. And now we are starting to basically be in the realms of just doing our job. They also want us to get to the playoffs of the Champions League. We're already in the group stages, so I think we should probably be fine with that. Right, boom boys, what are we going to do next season? We are going to finish in the top 6. That's what I'm going to say. That's perfectly acceptable. We're going to try and win the league, but I'm going to tell them finishing in the top 6 because otherwise everyone's going to get annoyed. We're aiming to reach the Champions League proper. I don't want to go any further than that because I don't think we're good enough to get past some of the big boys in there. And we'll talk about promises when you get home. Thanks, everybody. Good season. Next season, I want 400 goals each. Each? That's too many. 300. We still can't pick a training destination outside of about 30 miles away. We're going to go to Holland because at least it's not Belgium. But surely we must be able to, get on a plane now and go somewhere. Because we're probably just going to get in our individual cars and drive that. Now, I just want to double check. We are actually in the group stages. Yes, we are definitely in the group stages. That is almost guaranteed. I'm guessing we still need to wait for that match to take place. Yes, we do. So until that match takes place, the season technically isn't over. We'll come back then on the 24th of May. Right, it's now 1 o'clock on the 24th of May, and we've got some more end of season award stuff. And obviously it's the record high for Rupel Boom in the Jupiler Pro League. We finished 8th, 5th, 4th twice. And then the big boys. We are the champions of Belgium. We have got Montero creating 10 chances in the league. Okay, only in the league. Shema wins Rookie of the Season. Okay. Bakayoko wins 2nd place. I'd like to point out, Bakayoko is now 21 and has been here for 3 seasons and is still apparently a rookie. Fair enough. Majora's Goalkeeper of the Season. Torres is 2nd place. What else have we got? Manager of the Season. It's me, isn't it? It's going to be me. Right, we're going to go for Mazu as number 1 because I want to win this. It means you're going to be there. Cool. Right, what else have we got? Antwi, 2nd place. Best average rating with Mohamed Faye in 3rd place. Montero wins most assists. 28 games, he got 10 assists. Imagine if he played the full season. Bakayoko is top goal scorer in the league with 24 in 37. Faye gets 23. Carlos Vinicius gets 17. Just a measly 17 goals for Carlos Vinicius there. Not a huge amount of players in team of the season, which is a bit strange to me. Antwi, and obviously the 2 strikers, also Didier Montero, Patino is on the bench. I would have expected more, but I guess when Club Brugge also chased us literally every single step of the way, it's kind of understandable. I want to win this one as well, please, so I'm going to vote for Mazu and the other guy in that order. There we go. Right. Lukaku is a top goal scorer in Serie A. I feel like he's not going to want to join us, you know. Oh, and Philippe Christensen's off to the Euro Under-21s. He's getting good. He's getting a lot better than I thought he was, playing over in, I think, is that Portugal? Yeah, he's playing in Portugal for a side that's literally just been relegated, but he's turning into a decent player. We've got our transfer budgets for next season as well, and it's not massive. It's £10 million. Now, we are already spending a fair chunk of money. It's probably around £8 million I've already kind of spent in the new season. So technically it's £18 million. I'm expecting that to go higher when we start getting our Champions League money come in, but also when we start selling some players, because I'm thinking some people might be on their way out. And it might be Torres is one of them who I'm thinking we might sell. Maybe somebody like Gabbia as well, because I think we can get a fair amount of cash for Matteo Gabbia, and maybe Christensen is going to replace him. We've also finally got our trophy in the trophy cabinet. There you go. You can see it there. 2027 Champions of Belgium, along with the Croquis Cup as well. Anybody new? Has anybody now joined this list? No. Still no. Fair enough. Right, this doesn't really give too much away, so I'm just going to show you what's going on here. So next season we are spending £8.5 million of our non-£10 million transfer budget. So it's £18.5 million transfer budget. We're getting 2 goalkeepers in. Yep, and they're both very, very good. We're also getting in a central defender, another central defender from Norrköping. I'm pretty sure we didn't play against him when we played him at the start of the season. We're getting ourselves a couple of central midfielders. Mafuti from Sundowns and also Serjan from Arsenal. I mentioned that we were signing somebody from Arsenal alongside Charlie Patino. Serjan is that man. He's very, very good. And then 3 strikers. Butakrit, possibly, who's already currently at the club. He's on trial at the moment. Unlavu, who I think could be good. I'm not sure whether he's a striker or more of a midfielder. And Rayed Talbi, who you can't see because I'm in the way. But Rayed Talbi from Lyon is also joining on a free transfer. He's 23 years old. He's all right. You'll see him basically in the next episode when Season 8 begins. Champions of Belgium. Champions of the Croquis Cup. We win 9-1 to win the league. We have overachieved massively. Next season is going to be tough because obviously we're going to be in the Champions League group stages. That is not going to be an easy thing. We are going to be the bottom ranked side as well in the Champions League. So we are going to be in there with, I'm going to guess, Real Madrid. We are going to have Shakhtar, and I feel like we might have a Scottish side. So possibly Celtic. That's my predictions for who's going to be in our group. If that's right, I feel like I need to do the lottery. Thank you very much for watching this episode and Season 7 of Rupel Boom or Bust. If you did enjoy, please do remember, hit the like button, particularly for this last episode, because if you didn't enjoy this last episode, what is wrong with you? We won 9-1 and won the damn league. Also, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button as well and hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever new videos are released next season. Champions League time and defending our titles. See you next time.